Prime started just after the World Cup and was part of the vision of the city to use the infrastructure from the World Cup that was developed in 2010 to promote sport and to further the sporting aspirations of the city of Durban. We work with a host of athletes from about 25 to 30 different sporting codes. Some of them are professional athletes. We work with, for example, the Dolphins cricket team. We assist the Sharks, Amazulu Football Club. But then we also have athletes from Olympic and Commonwealth Games codes in partnership with the KZN Department of Sports and Recreation, which looks after 80 to 100 athletes across, depending on the year, but between 20 and 30 different sports codes, promoting them so that they have an equal chance to compete on the international and the local stage. We've been a member of the ASPC since just after we opened. We hosted the ASPC International Forum on Elite Sport. So it's a very prestigious conference. The ASPC is an organization which we're members of Olympic training centers. So there's about 80 centers across the globe that are represented. The forum was incredibly successful. A few reasons for that, and I think the primary one was just the team effort that went into it. We co-hosted with the City of Durban. The support we got from them was amazing. Input, strategic advice. The other partners in hosting it was SASCOC and the Department of Sports and Recreation. The teamwork between those various departments and us here at Prime really catalyzed this vision, and it meant that when the forum happened, we were able to deliver something that was truly world-class. In fact, was mooted by most of the attendees as being the most successful forum to date, which was very satisfying, and after 2 years of hard work, it was a fantastic outcome. We did a lot of surveys post-forum and got that feedback. We just see so much potential for Durban in particular. The way the sports precinct was originally set up, there must have been a lot of thought that went into it, because we've got this condensed node where so many different sports can be catered for. Even archery, it's sports that are not that big here in this country. And what it means is we can attract teams from multiple sports codes to come across. And it's a lot about coordination, understanding the various stakeholders. But what we can say, there's amazing people in each organization that are incredibly dedicated towards promoting Durban, promoting sport in the province. And I think if we can coordinate our efforts, and already we're starting to see that through working together on projects like this forum, there's so much that we can do to promote Durban, and which will benefit everyone involved. The program we run here at Prime in partnership with the KZN Department of Sports and Recreation is called the Elite Athlete Development Program. And it's primarily a transformation program looking at giving athletes from all walks of life, especially underprivileged areas, a chance to compete on a level playing field with athletes of their same age and their same disciplines, with the end goal of getting international medals, promoting them on the international stage and feeding into the OPEX program. So a lot of the conversation or the workshops that we held was specifically to teach and educate our local coaches and athletes so that they could then use that information and knowledge gained and integrate it into their training programs. And the feedback we had from the local coaches was phenomenal. So we really felt that in itself was successful. Durban has a rich sporting history and sporting culture, and perhaps it's because of our climate, or perhaps the active kind of population that we have. So we have these big sporting events that people participate in. A lot of the vision behind Prime was to be able to have this high-performance Olympic training centre in the province to support those athletes with aspirations to achieve at the highest level. And those could be athletes competing for an Olympic medal, or they could be a comrades runner or a first-time comrades runner who's wanting to take advantage of the technology and the information that's available and accessible now for them to perform at their very best in achieving their goals. So firstly, the vision behind having Prime was to have this resource for the province and the city, and then very much to turn that into a commercial model where we could then host international athletes in Durban, staying in Durban, training here, taking advantage of the lovely weather we have. And then also we have a lot going for us as a city, and apart from the weather, the beautiful beachfront, but the fact that we have these lovely tourism hotspots within very easy access, of Durban, which means that when athletes come and stay here on their off days, they can really get a taste of Africa. There's no other city in South Africa that we believe offers what Durban does.